once you got into the teaching profession, what would you say were some surprises, positive and negative, that you experienced? And also, like, what
Oh,
grade level were you teaching?
yeah, high school. Because I said high school's the notch below college. Because I felt, I was impacted in college, but I said I want to impact children, our kids, before they get to that level.
Okay.
The positives immediately were like I saw my impact. Like I saw that I made a difference. It was easy to me too. Like I started working my first 2 years. I taught at an alternative school on the south side of Chicago, and I actually worked there over the summer when I was in college. One of my first like times working over the summer in college, I walked out my class one day, came back, one of the kids ripped my paper. Back when people read newspapers, they ripped my paper to shreds. And I was like, and I went home that day. I might have been like 2021. And I still wanted to do it. And these are kids who like kicked out of school for hidden teachers, maybe selling drugs in school, maybe brought a weapon to school. This is also around the same time too. When I started teaching at that school where like Chief Keef was on the rise, and he was also at an alternative school somewhere in my area. So I had a lot of kids telling me about his music and some of the, the reasons why he was kicked out. But like I saw the impact though. Even though that situation happened, I was like, if I can like teach at this school right here where these kids have been pushed out that was dang near like a jail school. And I love those kids so much. My frustration never came from them. And I felt like I was doing something to help them move in the right direction. But the thing, and also too, when I went to a bigger school that was mixed, Black, white, Hispanic, when I saw that, I was able to also impact white and Hispanic kids the same way. That shocked me. More so the white kids. More so the white kids, because I had white kids who were from a nearby, like conservative. I don't even want to call it like conservative, like, and not in Chicago anymore, in Joliet. So like a conservative town, Confederate flag type stuff.
Okay.
And these kids loved my class. I said, maybe I'm onto something, and I'm keeping it real. Like, look, the same person I am online, I've been that way in class.
I think honestly though, like kids appreciate honesty. Like they appreciate authenticity, because that's really the most childlike part of us, right? Like children are going to give it to you straight because they haven't even been taught how to manipulate and evade, and until they are a part of this society where they get taught like, oh, I guess I'm not supposed to say that. So let me find these other ways and tact and et cetera, et cetera. So when we do that, I feel like we connect with kids in a real way because we're meeting them at their medium. So you said that when you were in these classrooms and you were with these kids, it was not the kids that was frustrating you, it was other things. What were the things that were frustrating you?
Well, the first thing was that I had to do more than teach. And that sounds really basic, but I love like the conversation. I love the teaching. I love interaction, the fist bumps. I love doing creative ideas. Like I love that type. I'm an artist, but when the class stops, you have to do a lot of work. And like, if you could see the rest of my office, you would see what I mean. It's like you have to grade papers.
Right.
You gotta grade
papers.
So it's also, it's almost like you are on your podcast, but then you also have to produce it. You have to send all the emails. You know what I'm saying? You have to you write the book, you edit the book. You're like Tyler Perry dang near, like when he in the movie, writing, directing, like you're everything, but you're not getting compensated the same way. You know what I'm saying? Right. And it got to the point where it's like, I got 150 kids, but y'all give me one period to grade, assess, call parents, fill out IEP stuff, rest, relax, 20-minute lunch. You can't be serious.
Yeah. It's just not practical.
Not at all.
I think a lot of us don't know that though. If we're not in the profession, you kind of people send their kids off to school and it's like you don't realize that the teachers have the same amount of homework as the kids.
Oh man. And we actually got to do it.
Yeah. There's that part. There's that part.